A campaigning group is today claiming that one of the region's biggest holiday attractions is banning disabled youngsters from its funfair rides. Scope, the group which represents people with cerebral palsy, reacted angrily after an 8-year-old boy was apparently barred from the rides at Butlins in Skegness. Anne-Marie Pirrie says that after a 2-hour drive to the coast from her home in Doncaster, her day was absolutely ruined when her son Callum was not allowed on any of the amusements.
Butlins say the decision was made purely on health and safety grounds, but Anne-Marie says it's because Callum has cerebral palsy, and that she claims it's discrimination. Calendar's Fraser Maud has this report.
Anne-Marie Pirrie likes to give her son Callum as much of a normal life as possible, and during the last few weeks, that's meant taking him to a different theme park every Wednesday. But Callum's summer of fun came to a halt last week when he and Anne-Marie visited Butlins in Skegness.
We got refused from the first ride. The lady stated that no adults could go on it. Then we got refused from a second ride. And then by the third ride, we realised that Callum was not going to be allowed on anything.
Anne-Marie says she was shocked as visits to other top attractions in the region, like Lightwater Valley and Flamingo Land, had gone without a problem.
We felt totally insulted for Callum. I mean, he's a little boy, all right, he can't walk, he suffers from cerebral palsy, but he still has the same likes and dislikes as any other child. He loves amusement rides, it gives him a lot of pleasure. We felt totally insulted that they were discriminating against Callum because he could not walk.
After getting her money back from Butlins, Anne-Marie and Callum went to nearby Fantasy Island. Blue Anchor Leisure, who run that resort, say they try to extend the same levels of courtesy to everybody, able-bodied or not.
The difference was incredible. Callum was made to feel so welcome. There was lifts to all the rides, and Callum was allowed to go on everything that he wanted to go on.
Butlins were unable to talk to Calendar today, but did issue a statement saying that Mrs. Pirrie was told that her son, who has cerebral palsy, wouldn't, for safety reasons, be able to go on the rides. Our overriding concern, they say, was for his safety, but Butlins will review all of its policies and procedures. But any changes to Butlins' policies will come too late for the Pirries, who say they'll never go back.
Fraser Maud reporting there. Sorry, by the way, for the quality of some of those pictures. But now we're joined by David Hayes, from the who's vice chairman, actually, of the cerebral palsy charity Scope. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Hello,
David.
good evening.
What was your reaction when you first heard about this?
Yeah, well, clearly we're concerned as an organisation that is there to empower people with cerebral palsy and other disabilities that this has happened. But the reality is that we are also working with Butlins at this time to try and stop these things happening in the first place.
But it's happened.
Yes, it has happened, and I think it's important that we consider the child's needs first here, is that the child has the same aspirations that me and you had as a child, or any child has, wants to take part in this kind of thing. The problem with these type of rides is they were never designed for individuals with disabilities in the first place.
As I say, there's the rub, isn't it? And in fairness, on the surface it would seem callous, but if you were, say, a Butlins official, you might be petrified for the safety of young Callum, mightn't you? You might say, we haven't got the training to deal with this situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of discretion at the attendant who was actually there at the time. And clearly that one cannot ignore health and safety rules either. But what we're hoping to do is find the common ground between where the rules stop and where disability starts. But the main objective is to try and get people included in all these things. But we appreciate it's not going to happen overnight.
But you can understand, can't you, the anger not only of Callum, but also all the people around Callum. It must have been a shattering experience. And surprising too, there was no advance warning, really, as they've entered Butlins.
Yeah, there was no advance warning. I think it's because it's ad hoc is the procedure, but that's what we're working with Butlins to deal with, is that how we can actually change it. But they have a legal duty of care towards people who visit their sites, and obviously that has to be taken account of.
So what should we say then to finish? In 1998 this has happened, but in 1999 and maybe in the future, Callum's of this world will get on some rides?
Yeah, hopefully in the future Callum's of this world will get onto these rides because it's what he wants to do, and we want to help him to get there. But we can't change the world overnight. We can only keep plodding away at it.
David Hayes, thank you.
Thank you.